Hello students, in this exercise we will create nodes and we'll connect them to the plist. In the beginning we will create 23 and we'll connect plist to the 23. In the second time we will create a node 25 and connect 23 to 25. And in the third step we'll create 27 and we'll connect 25 to 27. So how does it work? We will have a piece of code where we will do malloc and we allocate memory, and then we will have an assignment statement which says plist is equal to pnew, in which case one arrow is created and that arrow connects plist to pnew. So that's one step. In the second step, when we make the 25 box, we follow the same technique. We malloc, and this time instead of saying plist is equal to pnew, we will say plist arrow next is equal to pnew. So essentially we are saying 23's next is equal to 25. So in each of these nodes, the orange part is the info and the blue part is the next pointer which we have. So in this case 23's next pointer will point to 25. Similar operation has to be done in the third step also. We will do a malloc and we will do one assignment statement. So let us look at the code on how this exercise 1 can be implemented in a simple C program using malloc memory allocation command. So today we will code the linked list, and we have made a file called linkedlist.c. I have typed in two hash include lines. This time there's one more, malloc.h, and let us start coding this. We need to declare a struct and the struct node, and between these two we need to declare the two things which are there in every linked list node, the info and the pointer to the next. Now what is the data type of the pointer? Now it's a pointer, so it's a star. Does it point to integers? No. What does next point to? Next points to a structure which is of the type node. Control C. So I'll place the code here, and that's what this means, that this pointer will point to another box which is similar to this box. Whenever we declare node, it's very important to put a semicolon at the end of this here. We cannot leave it without the semicolon. Now let us declare a local variable which is of that type, struct node star, a pointer to a new variable called new. So this is a variable we are declaring pnew, which is a pointer to struct node. Now how do we make C allocate memory to it? We write pnew is equal to, and we call the function malloc, which allocates memory. We could have said 2 bytes of memory, please give it to pnew, or we may have said give 6 bytes of memory, but ideally we should know the size of the node. So we have a function called size of, and then we can mention the node name here, struct node, and we will get that size memory. So suppose it is 6 bytes, size of will tell whatever the size of struct node, and that size, let's say 6 or 8 or 10, will be passed on to the malloc function, and malloc will make a box of memory and it will allot it to pnew. There's a need for typecasting, and I'll explain that in the theory class. But basically we need to typecast the void pointer to struct node pointer. So this is the essential code. Malloc is the function. It takes in an argument of the size of the memory we want to create, and that's it. Let us now initialize it. How do we access the info? You need to use an arrow which is a hyphen and a greater than symbol, info, and we can say, let's say it's 23. and we can initialize the next pointer to null. And that's it. We have declared one node, we have created the node, initialized it, and we'll see whether this code is still visible. %d. And I recommend students to learn linked list by coding like this. Don't take the whole code from the internet and implement it. It will be ideal that you do step-by-step approach and see whether your pointers are getting allocated, see whether the connections are getting created. And I could say pnew info. So the way we access the data in a struct is by putting this arrow thing, which is two symbols, the hyphen followed by the greater than symbol, or the minus sign followed by the greater than symbol. So now let's see the output of this and see whether a program is having errors or is it able to run it well. Simply allocates memory, initialize it, and we display. That's what we're essentially doing. I'm saving the program, compile and run. Now because I've been coding it for so long, I did it without error. In your case, it may give some error. You need to rectify those errors and then try solving it. 23 is getting displayed. Now normally a linked list will have some header. So we may call it plist. So I will make one more variable called plist, and we'll make sure that 23 is where plist is pointing to. So how do we do that? We simply will initialize plist is equal to pnew, and our job is done. Okay, and instead of in the printf using pnew as a variable name, I could use plist as a variable name. Let me compile and run. And the output is same as before, 23. So that's the first step. Now let's try to repeat this code. Control C. And what I will do now is I will make one more node connecting that node. So let's say this new node is 25. So these three lines of code are same as these three lines of code. But now I need to connect the plist. The first node is 23, so not 23, but the next node after 23, we want it to be equal to the new pnew we have created. So essentially what we have done, we have created a node called 23. After that we created a node called 25, and we have connected the plist next pointer to pnew. So let us see what the output comes, but to see the output we need to have a printf. So this time I will print twice. Control C, Control V, Control V. I'll put a new line in the beginning and a comma. First time I'll do plist info. The second time I will say plist next arrow info. So here two numbers should get displayed, and in this case only one number should get displayed. Here only 23 should get displayed, and in this time when it prints, it should show 23 and it showed 25. Let's execute it and see. So as you can see, we have added one more node behind 23 and it's connected to 25. Now let us do this cut copy again, and believe me students, if you idly just cut copy and repeat what I am doing, slowly you will start understanding how the pointers get connected. Control C. And I'm just trying to show you, this is not exactly how a linked list program looks like, but we are learning step by step how to do it. We made a node 23, we made a node 25, now I'll make a node 27. And I will connect this up. So this time when we connect, I cannot simply say next is equal to pnew. I'll have to say next is equal to pnew. So in line number 36, we are saying plist next is pnew. In line number 27 we said plist next is pnew, and in line number 19 we said plist is equal to pnew. So every time we are increasing the counter by one step. Now this may seem a cumbersome activity, but we are just trying to understand how pointers work. So now when I run the output, you can see I have 23, 23, 25, but somehow the 23, 25, 27 has not come out. So let us look at the code again. We have done pnew 27. We have done this, but we have not printed it. So let's do this, Control C, Control V, and when you have printed 23, 25, let's print one more. And now when I compile and run, I get 23, 25, but there is no comma here. So we should introduce a comma after the second one also.